Welcome to INAN's Student. INAN Student is a platform for law students to come here and deliver a lecture on the topic of their choice. Today we have with us law student Mahima Kesri. She is going to speak on mortgage and types of mortgage under Transfer of Property Act. She is from KES Shri Jayantilal H. Patel College of Law. So without wasting further time, I would request Mahima to commence with the lecture. Thank you.
Okay. Firstly, thank you so much, sir, for giving us this opportunity, and also thanks to Shri ma'am. So let's begin with this topic: mortgage and its type. Section 58 of Transfer of Property Act 1882 deals with the concept of mortgage. And so, what is mortgage? Mortgage is the transfer of an interest of a specific immovable property. Mortgage is given as a security for a loan or debt. Debt can be current debt or maybe arise in the future. So to understand the concept of mortgage in a better way, we need to understand few terms like who is mortgager, who is a mortgagee, what is mortgage money and what is mortgage deed. So mortgager is a person who transfers his property, specific immovable property, and mortgagee is the person to whom the interest is transferred. For example, person A and person B. Person A transferring his property in the name of to person B for benefit of interest, and person B is giving money to person A. What is mortgage money? Mortgage money may include total amount plus interest for the period of loan. What is mortgage deed? Mortgage deed is an instrument which from by transfer is affected. Basically terms and condition of mortgage. And so in short, the mortgage means transfer of interest. Person A is transferring his property or giving it to person B for the benefit for future loans. The ownership of the property remains with the mortgager itself. The ownership does not transfer, only the interest transfers in the mortgage. The essential elements of a mortgage: there must be a transfer of interest of a specific immovable property to mortgagee, and the interest created must be for a particular specific property, in the sense a person might have 3, 4, 5 properties, but the interest should transfer for the one single property, and there must be a consideration. A mortgage by a minor is a void mortgage. The another important topic under the mortgage is accession of mortgage property. Accession of mortgage property basically means the addition to a mortgage property. If this is a property and it is mortgaged to person B, person C, anyone, and person A who has given the property to person B make one more floor on the current mortgage property, then this property also includes this property also is a part of mortgage property. For next topic, the types of mortgages: simple mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale, usufructuary mortgage, English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deeds, and annum-loss mortgage. So simple mortgage, in the simple mortgage, section 58 subsection B. Section 58B defines simple mortgage. Mortgager transfer the interest of a property to mortgage, and the ownership of the property remains with the mortgager itself. Because the ownership is with mortgager, the mortgager itself, the person who is transferring the property, is liable or is binding to repay the loan to mortgagee. The personal undertaking may be expressed or may be implied. Simple mortgage is made through a registered mortgage deed. In a simple mortgage, if the mortgager fails to repay the loan amount, the mortgagee can sell the property of a mortgager to get his amount back. Mortgagee has a right to sell the property, but not directly for recovering the payment of loan. Mortgagee can sell the property only by procedure of court. The essential element of simple mortgage is the possession of a property is not delivered. That means if I am transferring my property to you, I am the owner, the possession of property remains with myself only, it does not deliver. The mortgagor personally liable to pay the to mortgagee. I am personally liable to pay amount to her. Mortgagee agrees if a failure of payment, the sale may proceed. If mortgagor and mortgagee both agrees, if there is a failure in payment of mortgage amount, then mortgagee can sell the property through a court procedure. There are remedies available to mortgagee. Through court procedure, mortgagee can access the right to sell the property. The second one, mortgage by conditional sale. uh, Section 58C defines the mortgage by conditional sale. As the name itself is indicating the word condition, in this type of mortgage, the mortgagor ostensibly sells the property to mortgagee, which means it is not actual sale, but it looks like a sale. In this, if a mortgagor fails to pay the loan amount, then it will become an absolute sale. For example, I am transferring my property to her, and if I fail to pay my property, my loan amount to her, then then it will be a sale. It's all mentioned in the mortgage deed between the parties. If mortgagor pays the amount within the given period of time and fulfill the terms and condition of the said sale deed or a mortgage deed, then the particular sale is a void. The terms and condition of mortgage are mentioned under the registered mortgage deed, and if the condition are not written under the mortgage deed, then it will not considered as a mortgage. In a situation, if there is a sale deed or letter, another document has formed, the both document will be considered in the eyes of law. Elements of conditional sale. The mortgage is the ostensible mortgage. The mortgagor ostensibly sells the property of to mortgagee. It looks like a sale, but it is not a sale. The default of the payment then absolute. If if there is default in the payment, then it is an absolute sale. Payments made then say if payment is made by the mortgagor, then sale is void. The mortgagee has certain remedies under this. The mortgagee has right to take a possession of the property in case if there is a failure of payment, which is also known as foreclosure. The third type of mortgage is usufructuary mortgage. Usufructuary means temporary or legally using someone else's property and keeping the benefit of property. In this type of mortgage, the mortgagors give the possession of a property to the mortgagee along with the right of benefit. For example, Mr. A gives possession of his right of property to Mr. D along with the property which gives him the right to benefit. Means Mr. D can enjoy the property, like he can put it on a rent or make a profit from it. The benefit will be considered as the repayment of loan. Till the repayment of loan, till the payment of loan is made, the mortgagee can enjoy the property. Mortgagee cannot foreclose the particular property, or cannot apply for the sue of sale. The time limit is not fixed under the usufructuary mortgage, and the payment, if the mortgagor pays the amount of loan before, the time limit is not fixed under the usufructuary mortgage, and if the mortgagor pays the amount of loan, then mortgagee needs to give the possession of property again to the mortgagor. In this particular type of mortgage, the mortgagee can keep the possession of property to himself till the fulfillment of the principal amount plus interest amount. The next one, fourth one, English mortgage. It defines under section 58E of TOPA. In this type of mortgage, the mortgagor is binding himself to that he will repay the loan amount on a particular date and fulfill the particular said terms and condition, and transfer the actually in this and transfers the property to the mortgagee. In this case, the mortgagor absolutely transfer his property to mortgagee in a condition where the mortgagor will repay the loan amount and mortgagee will retransfer the property to a mortgagor again. For example, I am absolutely transferring my property to her and she can use the property till I repay. She can use and enjoy the property till I repay the loan amount. There is a slight difference between conditional mortgage and English mortgage. The conditional mortgage and English mortgage may sound similar, but there is a difference. In a conditional mortgage, the sale was ostensible sale, and here it is actual transfer of property. And in conditional sale mortgage, the mortgagor was not binding himself to pay the amount. In English mortgage, the mortgagor is binding himself to repay the loan amount in a particular given period of time. In a conditional mortgage, the mortgagor sells property ostensibly. It means it's not actual sale if he repays the amount. But in English mortgage, it's actual sale. I am transferring my property to her as a security to repay the loan. In English mortgage, there is no sale but an absolute transfer of ownership which subject to the payment is made. Then that the moment payment is made, the mortgagee has to retransfer the property to the mortgagor. The fifth type, mortgage by deposit of title deed, mentioned under the section 58 section 58F of the TOPA. This mortgage is also known as equitable mortgage. It is mostly used in a bank and all. In this mortgage, the mortgagor transfer the title deed to the mortgagee with the intention to create a security on the loan amount. The intention is must in this type of mortgage. The equitable mortgage or by the deposit of title deed mortgage does not need to be registered, or there is no need to make a mortgage deed for this type of mortgage. This mortgage will take place as soon as the mortgagor will transfer his title deed to a mortgagee. The BMC or Presidency Towns, Bombay, Madras, Calcutta, and any other state where the state government has released the notification, if any state that person can transfer his title deed to a mortgagee or a creditor with the intention to create a security, this transaction will be called as mortgage by deposit of title deed. There are remedies available to the mortgagee. The mortgagee has right to enter into the suit for the sale and recover his debt. And the last type, annulus mortgage. And annulus mortgage is a mortgage in which the other 5 mortgages are not covered. If one is making a mortgage and the simple mortgage, conditional mortgage, usufructuary mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deed, or any of this not covered, then it is a annulus mortgage. Annulus mortgage is it may be a combination of simple mortgage and conditional mortgage. It may be a combination of usufructuary mortgage or simple mortgage. Any mortgage which is not out of a given 5 mortgage is known as annulus mortgage. It may be a combination of various mortgage deed, and registration of mortgage deed is a mandatory part of this mortgage. Thank you.
Mahima, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was like hearing a very academic session, types of mortgage along with sections, but it was a nice way in which we have expressed all the sections and the concerned types of mortgages. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a small token from Hammurabi to you.